We're now going to see how you can incorporate RFID in any of your library management workflows. This is especially important for circulation, for checking in and checking out items, and also for tagging books on the fly. So what we're going to do is in the management console, we're going to go to the circulation assistant, and as what you can see is I'm in the screen. Now, to understand how the circulation assistant works is the circulation assistant accesses the LMS via the barcode reader. So what the RFID pad does is it reads multiple items, and these items are presented one at a time with a small time interval via the barcode reader to the LMS. So as you can see here, we're going to process multiple items. And if you see the delay between barcodes is we're doing 2000 milliseconds. And we're then going to wait for the LMS. We're going to give the LMS quite a long time. We're going to give the LMS 30,000 milliseconds to respond to. And if we get a pop-up window from the LMS, so the delay after the LMS window becomes active, we're going to, within 250 milliseconds, we're going to stop processing. So what this does is it shows you how we process multiple items. The next thing we do is, how do we synchronize between the LMS windows? And the synchronization between the LMS windows is important, because what this does is this shows you what you do on check-in and check-out. So for example, on returns, what we do is we secure items, and on checkout, we unsecure items. So this is very important when you're doing a transaction to make sure that you are setting the security the right way. What we will do now is we will go to the library management system and see how this works. So what we have got here is a simulation of a library management system. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a number of items. I've just placed 2 items on the RFID pad to see what happens. So I placed 2 items on the RFID pad, and it processed each item one after the other. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to process a 3rd item, and this 3rd item has an exception, just to see what happens. So we have an exception, it goes ahead and it processes it, and we have a small time delay, and we're then going to process the other 2 items. So when it processed the first item, which giver stole the chopped liver, this item is on hold. So it gave the librarian the opportunity to be able to remove it from the pile and put it together with the rest of the reservations. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to process an issue, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to scan the patron barcode. So we scan the patron barcode together with your normal barcode reader. And again, now what's going to happen is I'm issuing 3 books, and it says to me I cannot issue which big giver stole the chopped liver because this item's on hold for another patron. So it stops me from doing that, and it gives me the opportunity to take it off the pile, and before I actually change the security, and it checks out the other 2 items correctly. Now, the other thing that the system can also do is I'm in the middle of this transaction, and I can now process an item with the barcode, and I simply pick up the barcode reader and I check out the 3rd item. Pamper Girl Force was an item just with the barcode on it. And so you can see how the FE Technologies Circulation Assistant is not only accurate, that it monitors pop-up windows, but it can process both RFID and barcode all in the same screen. And the fantastic thing for your library is you don't have to retrain your library staff on new screens, as we are using your existing circulation screens.